करारविन्देन पदारविन्दं मुकारविन्दे विनिवेशयन्तं वटस्य पत्रस्य पूतेशयानम्
वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचारूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् ये हि संस्पर्शजा भोगा दुःखयोनय एव ते अध्यन्तवन्त कौन्तेय न तेषु रमते बुद्धः. Very similar. Many times we have done this. Ye hi sansparshaja bhoga. So those who are whenever the sense objects come in contact with the senses come in contact with the sense objects, and this what is defined as pleasure for all these people, all this humanity, this what is you define as pleasure, happiness, excitement, enthusiasm, impatience, waiting, and romance, all that you are saying. He says that dukkha yonaya evate, dukkha yonaya evate. This is like a womb of unhappiness. It is a womb of suffering. It is a womb of sadness, he says. Why it is a womb of sadness? If the sense pleasure and the sense objects are combining, the sense and the sense objects are combining, Adhyantavanta Kaunteya. It is basically because Anta and Anadhi, like from the beginning to the end, they have a beginning and they have an end. They have a beginning and they end also. So anything which has a beginning and an end, like today, if you are having some particular food, you like it, and then next day, 3 days, 4 days, like what we read in Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar ji saying, that if you have it for 10 days, or if you want to be with this person and you be with this person in lockdown, you see what happened when people were locked down in their own houses with the same person all the time. You suddenly feel that I want to run away from here. I want to run away from here. And who does not feel this? Na teshu ramate buddha. The wise, he rejoices in himself. He is ramate, he is himself in himself. So it is from himself to himself by himself. He knows that his mind is totally focused on God. And then he finds all these worldly pleasures as inferior. It is not that he runs away from it. This is one thing which many people, feel that it means that you should run away from these pleasures. It is almost like how a 12-year-old child does not find that toy which he was playing with at 3 years old. He finds it totally useless. Similarly, a mind which is fixed on God, he finds this world as he finds this world tasteless. He finds this world tasteless. He finds these pleasures tasteless. And then he sits with himself. He's just absorbed in his own self. So whatever you feel is going to give you joy in this material world is the beginning, and it has a beginning and an end. It is also the beginning of sorrow. You have to remember that when you say, I want joy from something, if you say, I want happiness from you, if you say, I want intimacy from you, if you say, or if you say this is what is going to make me happy from eating this or sense pleasures, they are nothing but the source, the womb of unhappiness. Dukkha yonaya evate. They are nothing but the wombs of sorrow, because they are having an end and they have a beginning. Adhyavan, Adhyantavanta, till Ant, and the beginning. Anadi and Anant. They have a beginning and an end, and that is why they cannot give you happiness at all. This here is Shri Krishna is basically saying that these are all temporary pleasures. Temporary pleasures. You don't run away from it. You don't have to reject it. A yogi does not reject. He is inside this world, but he knows that this whole thing, what is going on, is so temporary. It is fragile. It is like how, if somebody gives you a small glass bottle, how you hold and come and hold and come it, you hold, you take care, you take care. All these sense pleasures, you're just taking care like this to get satisfied more and more, because anytime they can break and they have no life, shelf life at all. But na teshu ramate buddha, a wise man is rejoices in himself. The pleasures which are born of sense contacts are verily a source of suffering. Only those appearing as enjoyable to worldly minded people. It is also in your skin. If you have a rash here and you keep kind of itching it, keep itching it, you will nothing but make it a big wound. So these pleasures which you feel are great, and you keep kind of indulging, then it says that you are just sowing a womb of unhappiness for the coming time for yourself. Adyantavanta kaunteya na teshu ramate buddha. The wise man, they have a beginning and an end. They come and go. Arjuna, it is for this reason that a wise man does not indulge in them. He has this he has this great connection of God. He has this great wisdom of the consciousness. He knows that he has woken up from the sleep. Every time we give this example, he has woken up from the sleep. The dream is gone. He also knows that this chair, this table, this wall hanging, this everything is wood. So he has caught the wood, he has come back to the roots.
मनोरस्कं वनमाला विराजितम् शङ्खचक्रधरं देवं कृष्णं वन्दे